仮面ライダーバトライドウォー2。天の道を行き、全てを司る男。ボイスと BGM が大安売りや。演歌って売ってないか？
ボイスと BGM が大安売りだぜ。俺たちの買うなら今しかねえな。ボイスと BGM が
本日はボイスと BGM が 20% オフ。
ボイ
キャストおばあちゃん、世界の中心は俺だ。当然俺は一番強い。当然俺は一番強い。やるやないか。当然俺は一番強い。おばあちゃんが料理は手際、戦闘も同じだ。やるやないか。俺はすでに勝利をつかんでいる。よっしゃ。当然俺は一番強い。やっともだ。俺の進化は光よりも速い。当然俺は一番強い。よっしゃ。
These load screens really wear you down. You can only play this game for like an hour or two before I just get tired of staring at load screens. The actual game's pretty fun once you actually get to play, but like half the game is loading. They should sell this and Sonic 06 in like a double pack. They can call it the Loading Screen Simulator Value Pack. It even takes a long time to save too.
よく見ておけ。本当の太陽の輝きを。行きましょう。リーダーを倒しましょう。キャスト。キャスト。当然俺は一番強い。当然俺は一番強い。なかなかやるじゃねえか。当然急いで。俺たちの邪魔をするな。俺と戦おうとは正気か。そんな攻撃では倒せない。なかなかやるじゃねえか。気をつけて。その邪魔ばかり。お出迎えか。人気者はつらいな、キック。そんな攻撃は
けて。
楽しませてもらうぜ。ファントムを生み出すか私の魔力の一部となるか、どちらがよろしいですか。
お出迎えか。人気者はつらいな。当然俺は一番強い。
よく私と戦ってきました。拍手を送りましょう。こんな
光よりも速い。決まっていくぜ。俺はすでに勝利をつかんでいた。
やるじゃない。
なかなかやるじゃねえか。俺の進化は光よりも速い。
頑張って。
私と戦え。
世界を敵に回しても戦わないといけない人間がいる。俺はすでに勝利をつかんでいる。何人たりとも俺の邪魔はできない。お前では私に勝てん。この程度のことで私が負けるなど。勝者はお前だという。
信じてる。
綺麗に消えるより苦しんで死ぬ方が来るんだ。面倒見てやるよ。
俺はすでに勝利をつかんでいる。俺の進化は光よりも速い。俺は一番強い。
PS3 and Wii U.
俺の進化は光よりも速い。ライダーキック。
I think the Wii U is region locked.
随分
There's no real point in importing this though because the new one's coming out next month. That's why I'm playing this again. Hopefully the new one won't have such abysmal loading times. That's what really sucks about this game, is like the actual gameplay is pretty good. It's just the performance issues and the load times are what like really brings it down. I played this game a lot when it came out, but I just got tired of staring at this loading screen, so I stopped. But now that there's a new one coming out, I'm kind of wanting to play it more. Kabuto is probably the most technical character. Him and Meteor. I have everyone unlocked except Fang Joker, and I hear he's like not until the end of the game. Meteor is really good too. The other characters are pretty basic, like they can't really do anything super stylish or advanced. Like all the like Neo Heisei riders, they have like lots of forms, so instead of like making them technical characters, they made them more you know, focusing on the form changes, which is accurate to the show. You know, that's what's kind of cool about playing this, is the accuracy to the show. But the pre like decade riders tend to have more depth to their movesets because they don't have like 12 forms like some of the newer characters. Like Gaim's not that interesting. His moveset's pretty boring, and his form changes are, most of them are trash. Like they really don't have anything going for them. Kiwami Arms is pretty cool. Zangetsu. Yeah, the new one's gonna have Ghost Drive and Ghosts and stuff. Last year they made that lame Skylanders clone, and that was the one that introduced Drive. But there wasn't a Battride War game for Drive. So they have him, Mach. Chaser's supposed to be DLC. So if you're wondering why I have Loading Screen Simulator 2014 in the title, this is why. I'd estimate this is over half of your playtime with this game is staring at the load screen. Like, I really don't want to get the next one for PS3 if I can avoid it, because I have a feeling that the load screens are going to be just as bad.
さあ始めましょう敵を倒して
俺の力はこんなもんじゃない。
行きましょう全部やっつけて
一気に蹴散ら話にならんな。話にならんな。何が起きようか俺は止められない。
I watched like I got to the part where he got the hyperzector, and then I just kind of stopped watching because it stopped making sense. A lot of people said the second half of Kabuto is like not that great. I thought the first half was pretty cool.
話にならんな
Plus, he like they didn't have any budget, so they couldn't use his clock up anymore. It's pretty boring. I like playing as him in this game because it's like how he would fight if he wasn't limited by a special effects budget. Meteor was really cool in the show. That's what makes Meteor. I think he's like one of the best characters in the game because his hold square is an instant guard crush, and usually it doesn't juggle him, so you get a free combo after, and he has really damaging combos. If you go into like your basic square string, you go into Starlight's finish. Then you cancel into Mars Breaker, and then you can go into an air combo. That'll pretty much 100% combo somebody. I've taken them from like full to like 15% health, if not just knocking them out outright on very hard with him. The other characters, it's a pretty big struggle to break their guard. I wonder if they're gonna nerf him in the next one, as he's the most fun to play and he's like the most practical. I watched a little bit of Garo, but I haven't really kept up with it. The problem with this game, aside from the terrible loading times and the really uneven, janky frame rate, is the fact that there aren't that many like technical characters in this game. Most of them are pretty basic. Now you have the guys that came after Decade, like them especially. Like they're pretty boring to play because they don't really have anything going for them, because they have to put all the forms in the game, and the forms are the gimmick, just like on the show. Like you know, you always have like a couple forms on the show that they use regularly, and then some of the other ones get used like once. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that. Dragon Quest Heroes? No. I hear that game's pretty lacking in terms of technical gameplay. I might get it on PC when they discount it, but they haven't done any sales on it yet. And Bandai Namco and Koei, like, they don't devalue their games as fast as everyone else does. Like, the most expensive games, like the AAA games on Steam, get like devalued super fast. But the Koei games, I don't think any of them have gone under 50% off. And the base prices are so high that 50% off is usually still like $30 or more. It's just lacking because the discounts aren't as steep since they're on sale the whole time. There's no daily sales. I only spent like 15 bucks on that sale. I might buy some extra stuff tomorrow, but there really wasn't anything that I absolutely needed to have. But I like how everything is on sale the whole time. That's like actually the best part about it. It lowers the chance of impulse buying something just because it's cheap, which is why you have people that have like 1,000 Steam games and they've played like maybe 3 of them to completion, or even installed them. It's all the daily sales. It's all about taking advantage of people with lots of disposable income and a vulnerability to, you know, impulse buying. And now I'm noticing people aren't buying as many games. They're buying like games they actually want to play, which I think is a good thing. Like, people go crazy during those Steam sales, buy like 100 games. It's like they're gonna have another sale in like 4 months. You don't need that many games. Like, just buy what you're actually gonna play. I think that's what they're trying to do. And people are still spending tons of money, but it's less about, you know, just buying things because they're cheap. I like how this is an inaccurate portrayal of Meteor because he's actually using his bike. On the show, he just like ran everywhere. He used the bike like when he first appeared, and that was it. He used it like 3 times throughout that whole show. I forgot he even had a bike. That's kind of how the latest Kamen Rider series have been. That the bike has been like kind of taking a backseat to the other ways that they can merchandise it. The form changes and the gimmicks and stuff like that. No, he doesn't lose the bike, he just never used it, like if you watch the show. What does it want me to do? I picked up, I got like Kung Fury, I got the Chronicles of Mystara, and that Shantae game. Since that was like the only Metroidvania I haven't played, that's all that I bought. I have a bunch of stuff on my wish list, but I don't really feel like I need to have them. I need build-up meter. I was interested in playing Marvel Heroes, but they still don't have controller support. I tried that game and I can't stand being forced to use keyboard and mouse. This map's too long. No, I looked and they said that they don't have controller support yet.
俺の定めは
俺が決める。
俺が決める。
I don't think Steam controller counts though. Isn't that just like emulating a keyboard? I'll look into it. I really forgot about the Steam controller. It seemed like it would be great for certain genres of games, and then terrible as everything else. Doesn't seem to have done that well. I don't know that many people who have one. I could see it being great for like real-time strategy games or something, without being as hand cramping as using keyboard and mouse. But I would not want to use one of those as a primary controller. You want to see how long this game is? Like, this is how much I've done.
お前の定めは俺が決める。
I like how it has to load the character select screen. I wonder how rushed this game was. I mean, it's actually got a lot of content. It's just you have to sit through so much loading to get to it, and then the story mode is so long that it must add like a couple hours onto the game time just because of how many levels there are, and just like 4 loading screens per level. I actually really like this game. It's pretty fun, especially since I watch at least some Kamen Rider, but
話にならんな。
行きましょう。マップを見て。いい？マップを見て。
何が起きようが俺は止められない。
話にならんな。
いいペースね。
一気に蹴散らす。俺は止められない。バナナ
すごいわ。
話にならない。
その調子よ。
話にならんな。
There's like nothing to watch on Twitch right now. It's like the only reason I'm streaming. Everybody's off to AGDQ.
その調子よ。余裕ね。
話にならんな。話にならんな。
すごいわ。
俺の力はこんなもんじゃない。
さすがね。ラッキーね。敵を倒して。
誰だか知らんが。俺が決める。次はドイツだ。
No, I'm sure there'll be more drama that people will obsess over.
明日を生き抜くためにな。
More drama, more cringe moments, more chat being put in sub mode because people can't control themselves. The usual. It's not much I'm interested in watching on the first day. On Monday, I want to watch the Transformers and the Devil May Cry runs. I didn't like Samurai Warriors 4 at all. I thought it was a pretty boring game. I wouldn't call it dreadful. It's just there wasn't really anything special about it. And since they didn't really do anything to the movesets, like the more of the rest of the series that you played, the faster the fatigue would set in. Which I think was the problem, you know, that's kind of why Sengoku Basara 3 was like such a huge jump in terms of the mechanics and the moveset revamps and stuff, because it kept it fresh for people who had played the other ones. But with Samurai Warriors 4, they went all in on that dumb Godspeed mechanic, which does make the crowd control aspect of the game, you know, faster and more interesting to go through. But it doesn't solve the problem that those movesets are like over a decade old at this point, which makes it get old pretty fast. Yo, I get to go to the rock quarry. Awesome. The legendary rock quarry that's in like every single Power Rangers team up in history. And play as Kabuto again.
俺は天の御
Well, 2 was definitely the peak. 3 did add some nice stuff with the Agi mechanic. The Agi mechanic, you know, gave some more application for stylish gameplay and stuff like that, but there still wasn't anything really special about it.
ごめんね、今日は普通の日。でも買ってくれるよね。答えはすまねえが。
But Sorrow 4 is definitely better than Samurai Warriors 4 by a long shot. That game had plenty of flaws too, but I felt like the flaws in that game were just due to having a really small budget. And they fixed most of those issues in the expansion. My biggest complaint with Vanilla Basara 4 was how bad the weapon fusion system was, and they fixed that in Sumeragi. It made it so you could customize your weapons better.
キャストオフよく見ておけ本当の太陽の輝きを俺の進化は光よりも速い
Yo, Principal Gamo.
私は選ばれた人間だ邪魔をするな世界を敵に回して
敵を倒して
孤独こそ力だ ライダーキックライダーなんという力だ
いなくなったのリーダーが現れた
問題ない
全部やっつけてその調子よ
お前の箱庭よりも面白いとこなんだ。本当の地獄ぐらいしかあるまい。先に行って遊んでこい。さあ
その調子よ。
俺の進化は光よりも速い。
They have a lot of repeats this year and a lot of stuff I'm like not interested in watching. So I'll probably be streaming during AGDQ whenever they don't have anything interesting on. Like
今度は何？
I'll be on tomorrow. I'm gonna start the combo-thon tomorrow. I don't expect that many people to show up, but it's whatever.
Clock 余裕ね。
二頭を追う者は二頭ともエロと。私が押されているというのか。
Sick.
行きましょう。リーダーを倒しましょう。
何人たりとも回ってきない。
すごいわ。
ライダー、俺はすでに勝利をつかんでいる。
すごいわ。
当然俺は一番強い。俺はすでに勝利をつかんでいる。ライダー、
気をつけて。嫌な予感がするわ。
全宇宙の何者も俺の進化にはついていけない。
It's not Castlevania Ninja Gaiden that bore me to tears. It's the first party, you know, nostalgia bomb Nintendo games that I get tired of watching. But they keep putting them in because they make money consistently. It's just from the perspective of like an interesting speedrun, those games have not changed at all in the past couple years. But they keep putting them in because, you know, people don't have any taste in games, or they don't want to try anything new. Like, there's lots of really awesome speedrunners that go there that do a really good job at playing the game and presenting themselves, but they barely get any followers because they don't play the big name Nintendo games, which kind of frustrates me. I wish people would be more open-minded. I always end up following a couple people from a GDQ, and it's like never the people that do like Zelda and stuff like that. The people who do like really, you know, underappreciated speedruns.
頑張って。
ライダー、キック。 私の計画に邪魔はさせない。ライダーキック。当然俺は一番強い。
I understand why they watch it. It's just from like a viewer's perspective, it gets pretty boring. I feel really bad for the guys that pay like hundreds of dollars to go there and do like really good speed runs, and especially the ones that like self-commentate because there's no one else that really knows their game, and they're lucky to get like 100 followers off it. And then you have the big guys that do like Mario and Zelda, like you get partnered and get subscriber buttons off GDQ. I've had people tell me I should go there, and I'm like, I really don't think it would be a good use of money. And I definitely wouldn't want to take donations for it. Oh man. That was almost cool.
また会おう仮面ライダー。
さすがね。
俺は世界。世界がある限り俺はある。
I'm just glad they don't have like Bashi again this year. I know that like brings in tons of money. I'm glad they're not doing it this year. Like that game hasn't changed either. It's just popular on shock value. Seeing someone blaze through a game where you're expected to die like tens of thousands of times. It's cool the first time, but having it like every year in a row gets pretty tiresome. No, I did like 10 levels today. Look at how long this game is, like how many levels I've done. I don't think I'm anywhere near the end. Oh, maybe like 3/4 of the way through at best. I'd play this so much more if it didn't have so much load times. It wears you down really fast. Well, that was fun. I think I'm done with this for today. Can't say I didn't get my money's worth. I only paid like 20 bucks for this game. I got it off Amazon, some store in Japan. I guess it's like a used game store. I think it only cost me like 20 bucks to get this. And I had some credit, so it was basically free. It's a good game. I don't know if it's like an $80 game. Like, even if you are a Kamen Rider fan, like, just all the load times and like the fact that the load times really mess with the customization aspect of the game, like the survival mode. I don't know. I wouldn't have paid full price for this, and I'm really glad I didn't. It would have been great for my channel to put up videos of this game, but I don't know if it would have been the greatest investment, because I would have driven myself crazy trying to get like good takes on stylish videos and stuff, and having to sit through like 2 minutes of loading every single time. I think for the sake of my sanity, it's probably for the best that I wasn't able to do that. I think the problem with having a marathon for something like that is that, you know, the people that do that stuff, it's all heavily edited. It's all, you know, basically highlights from them playing for like hundreds of hours, if not dozens of hours. And you put those people in a live setting, and it humanizes them. Like, you ever watch like Don Guri stream? Like, he's like the best, one of the best Devil May Cry 4 players in the world. And you look at his videos, and he looks like he's like a cyborg, or he's like got like some kind of implant or something that allows him to do all that crazy stuff. But then you watch on his stream, and he dies and gets hit really often. I don't really think it would be too interesting to watch that in a live, like, non-edited setting. I could be wrong, but that's kind of why I'm not against putting up like stream VODs and stuff like that, because it shows that, you know, we are human. Like Don Guri, I'm more impressed by the fact that he got that good without, like, on the console version. Like, playing Devil May Cry 4 and like trying to be good at it without having the PC version is like torture. You just like load the same battle over and over and over, and if you don't get something perfect, you have to restart. That's why there's so few people that are like really proficient at that game, because of how much patience it takes to get good at it. And there's no training mode. It's like a night and day difference between people who are like really good at fighting games that make combo videos and do pretty well in tournaments. Like, they have training mode, they have all kinds of resources and stuff like that, but like for Devil May Cry, you have like nothing. You have the PC version, and you can get the debug mode, and you can have like the unlimited health on, and you can train that way. I would definitely arrange like some kind of style marathon or something, but it would probably be online. It would not be like live. It would be cool to like have it on, I don't know, my channel or someone else's channel, or like a channel made for it, and like you know, get people like Swillow and Don Guri and have them, you know, play their games. That would be pretty cool. I don't think it would be like for donations or anything, just be like something fun. Maybe I can do that. Maybe that's something I can work on later in the year. I mean, I could play something like this, or Orochi, and Don Guri could do DMC4. I don't know what Swillow could do. He kind of play a lot of the same games. God, I haven't played this in so long. I don't even remember like the How do I put the playbooks on again? Oh, there we go. But they are more open to having stylish action games and beat 'em ups and stuff like that at GDQs, but you can tell that they take a backseat, not necessarily because there aren't that many people running it, it's because they don't bring in a lot of money. And it's pretty obvious that they definitely show favoritism to stuff that has like really high nostalgia factors, like the Nintendo games. And don't get me wrong, you know, those are some of the greatest games of all time, but just seeing the same thing over and over gets pretty boring.
我らには馴染みの匂いだ。
博打も戦もマジでやるからアップなんだ。ここがよ。
花びらも紅に舞いなさい。お前に費やした代は無駄ではないと信じる。
こういう時の作戦はそう白旗ね。
お前が最下に来てくれればな。
この戦友と共にお主の力と技を見極めようぞ。
戦友とはもったいなき大言葉。この雪村震えます
修行開始や。
この雪村道場でまた鍛え直してござる。
よくぞそこまで鍛え上げた。五行に上昇、正義に上位なし。祝宴あらばまた会おう。その時は叩きのめす。見事。じゃが慢心するでないぞ。精進せい。
True Style got you into YouTube. That's pretty good stuff. Kind of feel bad that I haven't really done that much stuff. I don't really interact with that part of the community, mostly because it's organized on 4chan, and I try to stay away from there. But they definitely have some really talented players. It's just I don't really know how to interact with them without going on there. I like the V-Style tournament. I watch those. They're pretty cool. I'm gonna go ahead and do one more, and I think that'll be it for today. I'll see if anyone else is hosting, and then we'll go from there. Pretty slim pickings in terms of streams to watch today. Actually, like until a week from now, there's not going to be much of anything to watch at all. Everybody is going to be at GDQ, and the people that aren't there are going to be hosting it.
マジっすか。
リラックスして打ってこい。
時には荒れ狂えた。政宗様に言われちゃいる。うり二つなのは見た目だけではない。
つうかこれってイカサマスレスレじゃね
竜は追い詰められる。
It's nonsense。
この剣先を鈍らせるもの。迷いか。
これまでの王が王だ。構えられて当然か。
ここから先はてめえの心が折れる番だ。下しにはかからねえ。ただ全力で取りに行く。お主の方が一枚上手であったか。無敵戦め、俺に任せろ。援護がなくとも俺は無敵。俺が負けを認めないか。この
の館にて修行に明け暮れた日々思い出しまする。親方様、
わしは見ておるぞ雪村。
まだまだこれからよ、この雪村ある限り。親方様の風林火山、しかとこの雪村の胸に。
このわしが見ておるぞ雪村。お主は虎じゃ。敵像を渡れた猛虎じゃ。
俺は虎。
Surprised I still have any muscle memory for this game at all. I've played this in ages. I'll definitely be playing with Yukimura and Masamune a lot once they have a release date for the new game. I think practicing the rest of the game is going to be pretty pointless, but I'll definitely play as them a lot more, a little closer to the release date.
私の候補にだってバカうつけ当変木走るぜ。私の牙は鋭いぞ。噛み砕かれたければ来るがいい。いけない。冷静になれ直虎。あんな熱血バカどもと一緒になるな。花びら紅に舞いなさい。私の牙はまっすぐ届く。心しろ。
俺たちは三成様のために命張ったんだ。覚悟なんざとっくに決めてるっての。
拳と拳で組み合うか。それでも私は負けないがな。
この戦友と共にお主の力と技を見極めようぞ。
戦友とはもったいなき大言葉。この雪村震えば
修行開始じゃ。
この雪村道場でまた鍛え直してくざる。
ひとひねりだ。祝宴あらばまた会おう。その時は叩きのめす。
It's good to know that I can completely abandon a game for like 6 months and still be at least somewhat decent at it. I guess that's the benefit to playing, you know, games like this primarily. I think people that specialize in games like this have much better muscle memory than people who have more variety in the genres that they play. The same goes for people who play fighting games too. Like, you know, they can play something like Street Fighter 2 or like an old KOF game like years after it came out and still be at least somewhat decent. because these games are so much more dependent on muscle memory than a lot of the other stuff that's out right now. I mean, I'm surprised I can do anything on this game at all. I haven't played it in so long. I've got like another 2 weeks where I don't have anything to play that's new. The DFO patch I'm going to be playing a lot, but that's not until the 19th, so if you come here for this kind of game, then I will be playing it a lot more the next couple weeks. Especially with the Combothon, the fundraising stuff that I'm going to be doing. I'll definitely be playing my more popular stuff than the stuff that I've been doing lately, which hasn't been, you know, what most people want to watch. Let's go see if someone else is on. That was a pretty good session, on for like 2.5 hours or so. We'll have to cut this in half for YouTube because the title screen for this has the TM Revolution song, which is going to get my video claimed. So you'll see 2 videos. You'll see some gameplay from this and then Battride War. So you can stick around in the channel and find somewhere else for you guys to go. Alright, I think we're gonna watch some Shovel Knight speedruns. Guy's really funny. So you can look in the chat, and I'm gonna give you guys the raid message, and we'll go over there. I think I'm gonna go grab a snack. I'll come back, and I haven't done my other dailies today. I haven't done PSO2 and 20XX, so I'll probably come back with that, or maybe more console stuff. Depends on my mood.